What's up? What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talking ENT here again with another one. Make sure you hit the like, hit the sub, comment as well, and also hit them notifications too. Look, man, I'm gonna keep pumping that content for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So just stick with me. We're gonna be getting you new. We're gonna be talking about a whole lot of stuff. Don't get it twisted either, man. Sure, we still gonna go live. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go live. I'm talking about live in terms of everybody getting up in here and chopping it up and everything. But got to get this out to you. Nevertheless, man, still grinding for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Uh, I hold heavy expectations for myself and for this channel and for this community. You know what I'm saying? So I do it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the ones that's keeping me driving and keeping things going. Nevertheless, man, let's talk some Lakers. Now, as you know, the trade that went down, it sent Kyle Kuzma um, out to the Washington Wizards and everything. And this is the thing that I'm having trouble kind of understanding about Kyle Kuzma. Now, at first, Kyle Kuzma has said to everybody, hey, look, he wrote it on Instagram. I'm a Laker for life on Instagram, and he said, he's going, to miss everybody and all that other stuff, right? you know, and then just like not even a day later, then you're gonna come out with a tweet saying "laugh now, cry later," and that's to the Lakers fans. So my thing is this: which one is it? Which one is it? Yes, the first one you should have said that that should have been your first message to everybody: laugh now, cry later, because you were unhappy all this time. You were ready to leave. You were ready to leave. Listen, you were ready to leave. And not only were you ready to leave, it displayed in your body language, and you weren't getting along with your teammates, including Dennis Schroeder. Y'all have been feuding the whole season, you know. Uh you were you okay, listen, I know why you were frustrated. Uh you were the first option your rookie season, okay? And you came in averaging 16. And then in your second year, when you played with LeBron, you averaged 18.7 and 5.5 and 2.55 assists, shooting 45% from the field. Okay. So then, guess what? You became disgruntled because AD had came in. Okay. You were forced to play out of position because a lot of people don't notice his natural position was power forward. A lot of people don't understand that about Kyle Kuzma. I look at him, me personally, I look at him as a small forward or a wing or something like that. Not a power forward, but nevertheless, that's what they had him listed as. And listen, he's going to Washington, which the media is not as harsh as LA. So I feel like if you're gonna go ahead and make that type of change, it should be really easy for you because the media is not as hard. They're not as harsh in Washington as they would be in LA because they're not under that type of microscope. Y'all barely probably not even gonna get any TV games. Whereas LA, you used to being on stage pretty much all the time. You used to people paying attention to you all the time. You know, listen, Kyle Kuzma, what you need to do, man, is just shut up and let your play do the talking. We know you got the talent. I know you got the talent. I know there's a lot of people in here that think that Kyle Kuzma is done. He's not going to flourish in his career. He's not going to do that. But Kyle Kuzma does have a lot to offer, being that he's going to be well. He has to be in the right situation because sometimes you being in a really messed up situation, and you're not playing the way that you're supposed to, it has an effect on you mentally. Listen, Kyle Kuzma, when he first came in, I like Kyle Kuzma. Did he kind of have a funny way of playing just a little bit? Yeah, that was because he was sometimes he could be a little bit out of control, but that happens to almost pretty much all the players that come in. Rarely are you going to have a guy that comes in and his game is pretty much complete, or he's peaked pretty much. You're not going to find that. You're going to be rough around the edges. You can't be so hard on these guys and saying, okay, well, he's not scoring 25 and he's not scoring 30. He's not doing this, so I'm gonna give up on him. No, you can't do that. But right out the gate, he was scoring 16 and then 18. He actually got better his second year. So what does that tell you? That tells you that he had the potential to get better. Now, did he slack on some things as a Laker? Yes, he did. He slacked on some things as a Laker. He slacked on his defense. And then also another thing is my thing is this: why did you even sign the contract? Why did you even sign the contract? Nobody put a gun to your head, but his value went down. His value went down because his play had went down, because he went back down, I think, 12 points, and then went a little bit further down, which he ended up scoring 9 points or something like that, to my knowledge. So his value had went down. However, you won the chip. So yes, I understand you saying, okay, yes, I'm a Laker for life, but at the same time, now in your mind, you got to be like, okay, it's war now. It's war. You have something to prove. Go out there and go show it. If you this is your chance to show everybody, okay, look, put the league on notice. You've always wanted to be that main guy. You've always wanted to go out there and display, hey, this is me. I don't need nobody in my way. And you had a chance to do that when players were injured and the keys were given to you, but you failed to do that. We do have to call it what it is. We can't sit here and we can't be nice about it. So Kyle Kuzma, listen, let your play and do the talking. Let your play and do the talking. People are already coming in with the intent to doubt you. People are already coming in expecting you to fail. So that should push you throughout the you lose. Well, not necessarily. I disagree with that, South. I think that he's going to go out and this can make him work harder. Listen, like I said, South, the media is not they're not as focused on a player like that out there in Washington as they are in LA. They don't really even get that much exposure talking about the Washington Wizards. Now, if they got a guy like a mega superstar, even though they have Russell Westbrook, but if they got somebody else, all of it, all of their games would be on TV. They would be talking about them all the time. It's a big difference from the Washington market in comparison to the LA market. You understand what I'm saying? And when LeBron came out there, they were going to be, it was going to be a frenzy, a media frenzy all the time. He came in with expectations already because he played with Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball had came with a whole bunch of pressure under him when they was in the summer league. And did they do their thing? Absolutely. And even though that was just a summer league, but that was something to build on. So you coming in scoring 16.7 your first year and then 18, I mean, sorry about that, 16.2 your first year, 18.7, even with LeBron, that shows some sort of prominence, but mentally he was shot. He was shot once AD had came in. He felt like his role had diminished and he never could recover. Now you're getting a fresh start. You in a new situation. Now you have to prove you're not gonna be on the radar as much. You have a chance to get in the lab. You have a chance to be around Wes Unseld Jr., who's a great coach, very underrated when he was with Denver. I know Mike Malone got a lot of credit and everything like that, but Wes Unseld Jr., let's not act like he wasn't a pillar for those guys winning over there in Denver. It's but South Political do got a point when he said he lost, but I'm not going to say it's it's as big of a loss as people think, because he could come out there out the gate. No, he don't have that under. He's not under pressure playing with a future Hall of Famer. Now he wants to be that guy. So now it's necessary for him to show and prove that. Nobody's paying attention to Washington like that. Everybody's sweeping them under the rug. That's fine. That's what you have to do, because all those Instagram posts that you take, all the stuff that you put on social media, you hoisting up jumpers, you working out, you being in the weight room, uh, playing pickup ball and all that other stuff. Okay, well, that's all good and gravy, but is that gonna translate to what you're doing during the season? Because at the end of the day, you still have to go out there and you have to perform in front of people. It's a play on words. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. He needs to shut up and just pipe down and get focused and not even say anything. You know what I'm saying? Why even put first up you put two completely opposite posts on social media. First you like coming with the kumbaya BS, talking about, oh yeah, well, I'm a Laker for life, I'm gonna miss you guys, and then you say laugh now, cry later. That doesn't make any sense, South, does it? You want to keep that same energy that you have. If Listen, first and foremost, if it was me, I wouldn't have said nothing to them. I'd have been out of there. You was already unhappy. You was already disgruntled. Your body language didn't even uh, appear to be like you wanted to win a championship. You were disgruntled the whole time, and your toxic energy, coupled with Schroeder and coupled with Montrezl Harrell to a degree, because of the emotional things that he went through. It it pretty much it destroyed that team. It destroyed the locker room. He's reminding me of Jameis Winston. He does more dumb a talking than actually performing. Yeah, but the only difference is that Jameis Winston actually supersedes way far more in terms of talent. But the only thing about Jameis Winston is that he did dumb stuff that was off the field. Jameis Winston actually could have been, he could actually do, or could have been really, really great had he just piped down and not did the off season stuff. I mean, come on, who goes to a seafood place and takes seafood out of it, tries to steal seafood? That makes no sense. Okay. What's up with you, Herman? I'll see you in the building, man. You said Kuz will average 20 this upcoming season. That remains to be seen. But it has to see, South and Herman. That 20's got to mean something. That 20's got to mean something. It can't be just, oh, I'm scoring 20, but then we're losing. That nobody's really going to give you lots of credit for that. Man, but besides that, man, y'all tell me what you think, man. Leave your comments, like this video, share it. I thank y'all for pulling up. Boy South, always a pleasure. And Herman, buddy. Until then, man, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT, man. I'll holler at y'all.